Apparently, I'm lying about forethought.
That's
I have no
based.
idea what I'm lying about.
I don't think that's how that works. Anyway, Dan, I don't think that's how that works. I think what you can sue someone where the defamation took place.
The only person who tries to reframe the conversation onto Kelly when we're talking about forethought, harder than Destiny, is Kelly herself. Kelly is constantly just like, please talk about me!
Okay,
Please talk,
yes,
talk
I get
about me!
baited.
Please talk about me! It's fucking crazy.
Kelly, listen, this is not about you, okay? This is
I'm
about...
a master manipulator who can't keep like
No,
being bullied every 2 minutes.
I don't
Truly,
think you're a
I'm
master
so good at
manipulator.
this.
I think you
Well,
may
tell
just
Destiny
be
that. Maybe
I
he'll
think you
fucking
may
listen.
just be but you're
Yeah,
like
well, that
so
was
retarded.
the other option he gave
You know, like
me,
the
but
chart.
he decided
have
on
the
master
chart?
manipulator.
Okay,
So that's
you know
where we are.
the like average normie genius chart, like the you know what I'm talking about, like the big curve, right? You're so far over on the side that it's like almost
Kelly, never
come
forget
over
when
to
you complain to me
manipulative,
about my child.
and like
It's
people are
ultra
like, "Oh
cringe
my
that Dan
god,
even
Kelly
cares
Dean
about
is a
this.
master."
Say is a lie.
Horseshoe manipulator.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the.
Hold on, wait, I'm just checking something. I heard something.
Destiny,
Wait, is it Kelly? When
go?
you said that Forethought got banned in Loaderbox's community for being weird to women, that was just a total lie, right? Or was there something else that happened that?
Oh, I was listening to the shit that was said on your stream like a couple of hours ago. Was he not being weird with the trans woman thing?
Oh, so were you not listening, or was it a total lie? Which was
Well, either I got it wrong, because I'm not just making it up, I'm just regurgitating what I listened to a couple of hours ago. If I'm wrong, I'll take it back. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so then you just either weren't listening, or
But
was
it
a total
wasn't me
fucking
that
lie.
lied, right? It's whoever came into the Discord and told the story.
Wait, so you
If they
know
were lying.
you remember that story, but you don't remember all the stuff that followed it?
No, I don't perfectly remember. I was like AFK for like parts of like large chunks of things.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. You implied that he was being
Dylan
weird
Burns
to
was
like.
talking
You implied,
for like
wait,
half
you
an
implied
hour.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good version. You implied he was being weird to other girls, or whatever. Is that true? Where is there? I haven't heard that. Is that actually true? Do you have
That's
any?
why I said I would have to then go look. But yes.
You don't have a memory of that. You don't remember.
I want
any
to
of
point out, Destiny, that earlier on, Dan asked me, "Oh, do you think Forethought is like weird to all women?" And I said, "No, I've actually seen him say nice things about Ukrainian Anna." So you just like pick and choose what you hear.
Wait. Did you say that, or did you say earlier
Yes.
that? Well, wasn't he banned from Lonerbox's community for being weird towards women? And I've heard he's been weird to other women that Destiny's okay with. Didn't you say that though?
No, that I had seen. I didn't say I'd heard. Like I
that
judge him
you'd
based
seen.
on like
well, then
his
if you
deranged
yeah. So then if you'd
messages.
seen it, like against who? What happened?
Well, that's why I said literally straight after that statement, I'd have to go check.
What do you mean you'd have to go check? So you don't remember if you saw it?
Yes, I've seen him be deranged. I don't know who to, so I would have to.
You
go
don't
check.
remember who it was to?
No,
can we
Destiny,
cover
I
some
don't
of these?
perfectly remember
Hold on, Kelly, hold
thing
on.
I ever see.
Can we
Okay, so
ask
then- so
Destiny?
you're just
No,
lying.
no,
You're just, like, saying
I have to step in
random
here and
things.
actually
Not
ask you,
lying.
Destiny,
Okay,
just
guys,
real quick.
wait,
Can I ask you about the pixie thread? I gotta ask about the pixie thread.
We can talk about anything.
Let's talk
Kelly
about the
wants to.
pixie
I just
thread.
wanted to be clear that Kelly was just
Destiny,
fucking
what is
lying
your
about everything she was
derangement
saying.
at me?
That's fine.
Is it like this deep-seated resentment for how I was around the honor stuff? Because I'll apologize. But like, I don't know what else you want me to do.
I don't have any resentment. I was just calling out for.
You seem like you
told
do.
a whole bunch of lies. That's all I was saying.
This
That's
isn't lies. This was speculation.
okay. You
Like,
lied.
you know, understand
That's
the
okay.
difference, right?
Kelly, months ago, you were saying I'm getting chat logs. Forethought Malding banned from Lonerbucks for being a coomer. Is that true?
Yeah, he did get banned for being a Kuma from Lunabox's stuff.
What was it for?
That's all that Lonerbox said on his stream. He got
Lonerbox,
banned
there's
for
literally
being
a quote
Kuma.
from Lonerbox's stream. Kelly's probably listening to
Yeah,
the stream
I
when
just-
Lonerbox said Forethought got banned for being a coomer.
And then I
Okay.
was making fun of him in the chat for it.
And then, but you
Wait,
didn't hear anything.
is
today
that
about
what you
it was. Okay.
is that what
I
you
heard
thought?
some of what today.
she was
but, like,
lying
I was
about?
just,
No, she
this
lied
isn't
today because she
lying.
was quoting the conversation today, and I
Do
guess
you
she
think
missed the
that
entire
me
conversation. Yeah.
misquoting something?
She said that today, and Lonerbox said, "Yeah, that's what but I'd have to look into it more, wasn't it?" Because
Yeah, but
Lonerbox
then
said
there
it on
was
his stream.
there was a whole conversation about why Forethought got banned, and it was because he banned from the Discord that one girl who complained about the weird comp side chat people. He's calling her a dogfight or whatever. That was why Forethought got banned from Lonerbox's community.
Okay.
I just didn't know why Kelly would continue to lie about it.
Probably
other than
because
she
the
just likes doing
mod
it.
stated that he had said other deranged things. But like, are we assuming
Wait,
the mod
what?
is a liar?
The mods said he said other deranged things? Like what?
Well, like 2 mods came on, and like one of them spoke about the trans stuff, and then they also made another comment about the comp sci stuff. It wasn't just the dog comment. There was another
Okay,
one.
here's just
wasn't there?
so here's just a really
But
quick
we
thing
can't
for people that aren't
verify
aware.
any of these
Okay, go ahead.
because it was
Yeah.
all in VC, right? So
Okay,
we got to take
gotcha.
the words of other people.
Yeah. Notice how before Kelly Jean said that she didn't remember any of the conversation, and now she remembers apparently 2 different mods came on and talked about the comp sci thing. Do you see how she just lies? No, you're lying. You're lying.
Move Kelly out for a little bit. Can we talk about the forethought stuff? I just don't want to... Listen, we can do the Kelly stuff after, but we should talk about the forethought stuff now. Sorry, people were asking why I moved Kelly
exactly
back out.
is the lore with Kelly Jean, by the way? Like, why is she so... What? Like, how do I not know this? What happened that she pissed off you so much, Steve?
There is an archetype of... so in communities that are unwelcoming to women, okay, like ours, there is a type of female archetype that can survive, and it is like the hardcore, I call it the queen archetype, especially the Discord queen archetype. Basically what they do is they sit in a room full of like knights who will defend their honor, and then there are people that hate them just because they're women. They're like opposing knights, and then it's just like, it's war over like the very limited resource of like female queen behavior, and they tend to act in like the most like femme-celly ways, so they'll like ultra and attack other women that are threatening their positions, and it's just all the Discord. Like it happened with Logistical's Discord a while ago, where there was like the Queen Wars were unhinged and insane. Like Lab plays into that like archetype as well, and it's just like ultra super cringe.
Why is she still talking about you? By the way, like I see that sometimes. Like she'll just like tweet it.
Lav?
Yeah,
because the little interactions that we have are literally the only thing that she has that keeps going in life. Nobody has fallen from greater either actual places or potential places to like where she is now, which is literally being like a little gremlin goblin that is like screeching all day on Discord, who's mad because her husband finally got the balls to divorce her.
No shot. No shot.
Really? Yeah, he does shows on his podcast.
If we're gonna do slander, I'm gonna probably have to move. I'm just saying.
She's back in this Discord?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, I get real good up in here. Okay.
She's got one rule, and that's don't talk about Destiny. But now it's all weird because you're in here shit talking her.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, didn't she tweet about me like 2 days ago, or am I making that up?
That would be before she got unbanned, even if it was 2 days ago. Okay, Kelly's back. Kelly, your mic is stuck on.
Back, like, yesterday.
Yesterday.
I take back everything.
It was like a day or two ago.
Okay, I take back everything I just said. Okay.
Thank you.
You know what? Actually, I give Lav 60 seconds of chat time. Where she can. No, not in here. I'll leave. And that's fine. Also, she can come in. I'll just leave. But I'll give her 60 seconds of if she wants to shit on me in Justicle's chat or whatever, and whatever, she can do it for like 4 or 5 messages, and I won't say shit back or whatever since I just went off on her. Okay, fair is fair. Okay.
Oh, I can. I'll defend your honor, King, Queen.
Okay, Kelly's back. Now we do whatever.
Back.
Okay.
Okay, so I pretty
Wolfgang
much
might
just
wanna
have
come
one
back too.
question.
What's up, Queen Bee? That's who you are.
What do I do going forward? Because Kelly Jean, the exception is that. No, but is the Kelly Jean exception just going to stay forever? Is there anything I can do to improve that? Or am I just doomed?
You heard it direct from Destiny, okay? All harassment on Kelly Jean is viable. Just DM her directly, okay? Don't do it in DGG chat.
That doesn't seem like good, does it? DMing me harassment seems bad.
I'm making a fucking daily.
Crazy?
I am making a daily list of comments, and I will be sending them off to Holy Shirt.
I don't. Well, I mean, I've already had quite a lot of unsavory comments
moderation
today,
by proxy.
I don't really know. Like, I don't think this is going to be upheld realistically, is it?
You got
suggestions for Kelly Jean moving forward? Is there a way where she could regain humanity?
All right, so people, they hate you. Why do you think people hate you, Kelly Jean?
Well, they give the honor and example. That's what Destiny did. I assume it's this because that's what he gave as an example.
People, just quick tip, Kelly. People will literally always hate you if you never admit that you've done anything wrong. Okay, you've done something wrong.
And her inability to do so
based
is
on
one of the reasons why.
Literally, there's a consensus, 100% through this entire community that you've done wrong. If you never can admit that you've done wrong, if you always refuse to, people will always hate you.
Probably more than that. That if like Anna wanted an apology, 100%, I would give her one.
You have to apologize
to Cherry.
Listen.
Okay, if Cherry promises not to bring up the health stuff related stuff, I would give her an apology.
That's not how apologies work. That's not how apologies work.
She doesn't even need to apologize. She just needs to promise that she's not going to be deranged. That's fair, isn't it?
Kelly, you know how an apology is?
you know how when Destiny was like, Dan, you did this, and I was like, yes, I did it. I completely admit it.
Okay, but
You
like,
have to do it like that. It's not with like, but I did it because I'm honorable. It's just like, yes,
that's
I did
not
it. I'm
it.
spiteful. No,
I'm not trying
that
to
is the
justify
only-
what I did. It's just I look like a if I say sorry, Cherry, and then she continues to say all the same shit that she provoked me with.
You risk that when you apologize, when you're genuinely sorry for something. It is a risk.
Yeah,
I mean, I've
being
said
truthful.
that. I've already said I would have taken some stuff back. But if she's tripled down on those things, right? It's not like she never said them since. If she hadn't, or she'd taken them back, or she said she wouldn't say this, then I would have apologized by now. But that's not the case. I just look like a I apologize to someone like that.
Okay.
So when have any of you ever given an apology like that in your lives?
What do you mean?
I apologize to
Like,
Dan.
none of you people would do that.
That's true.
I
Jason
apologize to
apologized to
Dan.
me.
I've
One of our
apologized
first
to you
intro-
for talking about that your worth comes from like OnlyFans or some shit like that. Like 2 seconds
Yeah, but
after
did
I
I
said something
do
like that.
a bunch of heinous shit to provoke you prior to it, or did
I
anyone
am,
else do
Oh,
that?
yes,
prior to
and you
it?
provoked me prior. What do
I
you
am
think
a
it would bring
walking
to
No,
me?
hell.
no, it's just not true. It's just so disingenuous.
Okay, so now we're gonna play the game where I have to look up logs, and then when I find them, what are you gonna say? What's the? I just want a heads up before I do
Wolfgang,
this.
you were just
before I waste
terrible
my
at
time.
like
What?
derailing and like finding the worst examples for things. I'm just not interested in talking to you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You know what the response
Gotcha.
is going to
Okay.
be?
Just really quick,
Wolfgang, it's
just
going to be
really quick,
something
I
like,
did anything, okay?
I
That's
said
super standard
sorry.
super standard abuser behavior, okay?
Yep.
So
No,
Wolfgang is
it's like
Wolfgang is really
derailing,
bad.
okay?
Wolfgang is really bad for Kelly to talk to because Wolfgang always brings an exact receipt that Kelly can't run away from, and then she has to like completely like
This
have a
is
meltdown
not
in order.
why. It's because I
it
wanted
is.
to talk to you about how I go forward with everything else, and like Wolfgang coming in to give his 2 cents because Wolfgang is mad at me for like the most random shit. Okay, like he
No,
went on
I'm
a
giving
monologue
you-
about my fucking Harley Quinn and Joker takes a few weeks ago, and he
Huh?
hasn't
Why are you
stopped
bringing?
since.
Why are you bringing that? This is unrelated to
Because
this
you get mad
conversation.
over the most random shit.
But that's not. They asked. You asked us. Hey, when have you ever apologized for something like this? I feel like before. I know for a fact. you can
Immediately
pull up these
apologize
logs,
for
that
to
I'm
people
not
in
done.
the
Why?
past.
Why do you ask for people to wait for you to talk and then you don't let people do the same thing? Okay.
You just
So
asked
in the
me.
guys, I don't want to spend a lot of
I
time
said
chilling
that
and talking
you
over people,
are only
but subs,
worth your
donos,
OnlyFans
okay,
or
donos
some
are back
shit
on.
like that. And then you immediately
And don't
said
forget to
that's
sign up for the
unbelievably
Patreon,
rude.
okay?
And I was like, oh, you know what? That's right. And I apologize. for that, right?
Patreon.com/JSTLK.
That's
But that's a
example.
much more simple situation. Yes, it's more simple.
Pre-stream, post-stream content.
Then-
Okay, go sign
Well, I
up.
didn't
Okay.
insult you back and like say something more heinous, did I? I just said it was
Go
rude.
sign up. Go sign up.
You know what? Let's
It's
find out.
heinous, not heinous. Heinous. It's
Oh,
heinous.
all right.
He's
Queeman,
British. What are you gonna say
human,
that he's wrong?
Queeman. Whatever.
Wait, so are you gonna apologize? Like, say
If she
you were-
says that she won't talk about those things, yes, she doesn't even need to apologize to me. I just need a basic like assurance. Yeah, I won't bring up that other shit. Because
That's not
otherwise
how
it's just
apologies
ignoring
work,
that she
ever.
provoked me
Oh,
and has
I'm
stuff to
muted in
apologize
Discord,
for as
fuck.
well. But I don't
That's
even
not-
need the apology.
Apologies aren't conditional.
I just need some kind of assurance.
No, you don't.
Wait,
That's not
why
how
do
it
you
works.
think you should apologize for that statement?
Sorry, what? Apologize for
Why
what
do you
statement?
think you should apologize for that statement?
Because her feelings are hurt. Apologizing for then.
True and base. That's why Kelly's my queen.
Okay, no, I don't get it. If people say like a bunch of mean shit, my feelings aren't hurt. I don't sit around like demanding apologies because who gives a shit?
Nobody is again. Aren't
Do
they
you
talking about
hear
how
me
you
like
hate-
demanding for like apologies from Forethought? No, and he said the worst things to anyone ever like in this community. So
Isn't
like
this
maybe I
whole-
just don't have the same feelings or like whatever with apologies.
Aren't you asking how to be like quote unquote redeemed? As if like I don't know if you care about being quote unquote redeemed, right? But people are giving you advice on how to make people look at you in a way that isn't, I don't know, cold.
Alright,
and
but I'm not gonna
manipulative.
lie. Like I will apologize to someone because their feelings are hurt, right? But like I don't know any other reason why.
I will just be your pay pig.
Because that was the intention,
Kelly
right?
Jean
To
just
hurt
took
feelings.
five.
And
I am
that's
very
the bad
sorry
part,
about the
isn't
harm
it?
that I have caused within this community. I realize that I am a
Does this not
manipulator
count?
and vow to work on
Or
myself.
am I just completely wrong?
WTTS apology. That seems to be pretty good. That was a
Does
good
somebody
one.
else want to go back and forth? Who has the energy for that?
Wait, what's happening? Kelly, you just Okay, so Kelly's like a manipulative bitch that tries to destroy other women. Is that kind of it? Summed down or no?
Apparently.
I think
Facebook?
that's the perception.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I just know Wolfgang wanted to go off on Kelly, so that's the only reason she's here right now. Wolfgang was like, F this person.
No, listen. Of course, if Kelly's saying some shit I think she's lying about, I want to go on stream and fight about it. But you guys want to do the forethought thing, and I don't want to get in the way of that. So
No,
Like when-
we're done with the forethought thing.
yeah, like the
Moved
thing
on.
with when Kelly was saying on stream that like, oh, what women have I like upset or hurt or whatever, and I know she got problems with like Androider, who's like the most nobody because she just got mad that Androider, I guess, was having a different opinion during the Cherry thing. Like, she
None
didn't
of
even
this
say
was
anything
like
mean.
misogyny or sexism, Wolfgang. I just kicked her out of the Discord. This isn't like this isn't
Why'd you
related.
kick her? There were so
Because
many fucking
otherwise
people
you're
that were going at
implying
you.
that every argument
Yes,
I have with
yes.
a woman is
Well-
misogyny, which is stupid because you don't go around to men and say, "Oh, you fell out with that man. Oh, that
Kelly,
must be
I've
like
t- I can-
misogyny
I know you're-
because you're
I know you're gonna
sexist
say
to
that-
each other." Like it doesn't make sense.
I know
Not
you're
every
gonna say this
argument
is
I have
fake.
with a woman has anything to do with this situation.
I know you're gonna say this is fake, but I've told you this to your face before, and I'll say it again. I think your illness is way played up. I think you use it as an excuse to get out of trouble or arguing or doing something.
I have
you don't wanna
literally
do
never got out of
80%
trouble
the
with it
time.
once in my life. People just
I've
make
not-
fun of me for it and are sociopathic about it.
Okay, I could sit here and correct you that during the whole event that happened with Terry, you and I were supposed to have an argument with you leaking shit that was private over Baldur Gate stuff, and you said,
God.
"Oh, I can't do anything. I can't go on stream because I'm sick." But you spent like 6 hours on the Discord arguing with people the exact same shit all night long, right?
Wolfgang, I'm not going to sit here and explain like how certain things affect me, like health-wise.
Okay,
Me
regardless,
typing
sure,
in
sure,
a
you're
Discord
right, yeah,
channel
sure.
isn't the same as being on VC and screaming at people. It's not.
I'm bringing up the point that when I say that your illness is fake, even right now, you are not flipping a tit the same way that you did with Cherry. And the only different thing that she did was call you white. Okay, so I don't know if maybe that's like the linchpin that makes you go
Because
crazy.
we're trying to have a discussion. Do you want me to just scream insults at you?
I just think that there's a lot of coincidences with
My
you
my
going
illnesses
off on
aren't
women.
fake. I have like stacks of medical information. Okay, like if you want to say that, then you're just a I don't know. But the reason why, like being in my office and being in my office at that time of the year, which was very hot, that made my problems worse because my illness is triggered by heat. Okay, so I
Okay,
can sit on my phone and type in Discord without any pain. If I sit in my office, which was hot, and scream on VC, I was in pain. So that's what I didn't want to do, okay? And I had a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m., which I told you.
Sure, I just think that there's a lot of weird coincidences where like men can do some stuff to you, and I don't see them getting the similar treatment. So
It was just a different situation. I will be happy to scream at many men, and I have done in the past. But okay, there hasn't been many mind waves or similar victims around much lately. Okay, so there hasn't really been like people to scream at.
Gotcha. Do you think some of your comments, with the Cherry thing specifically, can, I don't know, make people think that you are misogynist, like the dumb comments or the cummies thing, which was
Yeah,
very
sure,
fucking weird?
100%. I was triggered the fuck out. She provoked the fuck out of me, and I went nuclear. Obviously, I shouldn't have said some of that shit.
Anything you want to say to women specifically to win their vote?
Oh, I'm just apologizing to all women now.
Yeah, just speak to them. All women.
Like how?
With your mouth?
There's probably
With
like
your voice?
5 women watching right now anyway. Like, who am I talking to? If
that's
you're a
a
woman,
fucking-
put your
that's
hand up
a-
in the chat so I can personally apologize. to
That's
you.
probably a 80% overestimation. There you go, J-Stock. You get to try that before anyone in the world.
Mr. Mason.
What I just sent you. That's a world premiere link.
Put 1 in chat if you're a woman.
The voter base that needs to win favor with Kelly, okay? I'd be appealing
Okay,
to
we'll check it out in
right
just a
now.
minute. Let these two finish their argument real quick.
Okay, cut that number down by at least 80%, and you have as many women as there.
And then, I don't know, anything else that I want to talk to her about is probably just yelling at her over personal beef, like ruining whatever chance there was of a Baldur's Gate resurgence because she can't keep her phone.
And I actually think it's very endearing that you care about Baldur's Gate. Being
It was
honest
fun
with
as
you,
fuck.
most
It
other
was fun
people
as fuck.
don't care.
Okay, except for all the people that were trying to do work to get just the
Not in
phone
your
and
chat.
you to talk to each
Pull it
other.
up. J-Stock, hello?
Oh, this motherfucker
Hi.
ain't here. Never mind.
He's AFK.
Lovely. Why does my thing look like Wolfgang? Everyone else has fucking cute emotions and they like fucking have little ADHD twitches and shit, and I'm just here like with a gaping mouth open.
Well, that's the thing. The more you show up on stream, the more Justicle's like, hey, here's some money, make them animated, okay? So just gotta show up on stream. more.
If you're a woman, feel free to DM me and I'll send you a personal apology. How about that? There you go.
Somebody gonna take her through what apologies are for?
What is it? Okay, here's what I don't understand. Obviously,
Dan
Steve
Devil donate
hates Kelly Jean. I can
for all
feel it
she's
in my
taught.
bones.
But
But I don't
I
remember.
I don't know if I would say I hate Kelly Jean. I just think she's one of the most abusive people I've ever talked to. But
What was
she's
that?
not
When you
personally
say that,
impacted me.
it sounds
What was
very
the
hateful.
I want. I don't.
Well, I don't like. It's
remember.
just an objective fact. I don't like hate Hitler. I didn't know the guy. He didn't do anything bad to me. But he's like a horrible person.
Comparing me to Hitler
Okay.
now.
Was there a
Is that what I just did?
I wanted
Yes,
to,
it was
there
a
has to be like some
comparison.
key moments that like really strike the reason that you dislike her, but I don't remember.
She just
what
has
they
an
are.
archetype that I don't like. Like you just heard it happen here, like where she can't even understand
okay.
why you're supposed to apologize to people.
Oh, like the personality in general is just like you hate her. That's fair.
I don't hate her. I just think
Hang
she's
on.
incredibly
So is
manipulative.
apologizing because
Misogyny
you've hurt someone's
brewing.
feelings not part of it, or is it not because it's not the main reason? Like, what is the no one bothered to like say what the problem with that was? Because my intention
It's a
was to
whole
hurt her
conversation.
feelings, so I assume that that is like the thing I
Anon
should
just tipped
apologize
$3.
for.
Can you ask Kelly
Stop
Jean
calling
about
me
the
like-
comment
Apologize
she made
when
about
you think you've
forethought
done
being
something
weird to
wrong,
women
not
that
when
caused
you-
Destiny to
But
join the
that's
call in first
intentionally
place?
hurting her
Was
feelings,
not
isn't it? That
resolved.
is the wrong thing, yeah?
But do you not think what you said was wrong? It's not you saying that what you said was wrong. It's you saying that it's bad because it hurt her feelings, right? You're not really acknowledging
oh,
that.
so you
That
mean
was
like,
resolved.
oh,
It
like
had to do
some of the
with the Lunar
statements
Box
just the
comments
wrong
about
thing in
forethought
general
being
to
banned
say.
for Coomer shit. That's what it was about.
It's
That
bad
was-
to deride
that was
a
resolved.
woman on her capacity to bear a child. Is probably what you'd be thinking. I
Okay,
imagine.
yeah, sure.
In this
but
worldview.
okay, yeah, I kind of agree. But although the concept of their things being universally right and wrong is a bit wavy, isn't it?
Well, you know, a conversation
anyone
about
was
an
talking about
apology
moral,
turns
like,
into a debate on fucking objective moral realism. Like, I love it. It's good.
Well, yes, I mean it kind of does, doesn't it? Because like
No.
what is wrong to you isn't wrong to me necessarily.
Well, do you think it's wrong to deride a woman based on her capacity to give birth?
Yes. The thing that I said that was wrong, though, the thing that was worse, though, was because I didn't really say like I didn't really say what you're saying. The thing that I said that I don't like that I said was that I said that she'd be a terrible mother. Because I don't think that's right to say. I'm not a mind reader. She might be a great mother. I'm not a mind reader, psychic even.
Okay. Philosophically, isn't the only objective reality we can have is that what we perceive is our own? So at the end of the day, really, Kelly Jean, you don't need to apologize to anyone but yourself because that's all you know is true, right?
Well, no, because I think that trying to hurt
Like, do I
somebody's...
really
Hang on.
exist?
No, I think like trying to hurt someone's feelings intentionally is a wrong thing to do by my metrics of what is wrong. So that's why that's something I would want to apologize for. Is that like being completely disregarded, or is that more it should be secondary?
You know, you're talking to yourself right now.
Well, I'm
We
asking
don't
for
exist.
like an answer. Somebody answer me. These answer me. Can somebody write it for me?
Cogito ergo sum.
It's certainly regarded. Great, I hope.
It's Latin. It means only I matter. Or only God can judge me. Yeah. Why does is it pronounced solipsism? I think that's right, right? Why does that get such a bad rap when it's the only objective reality we can know to be true, right? I don't know that
There's
any of
this
you...
like whole school of like philosophical ideas that we can call it broadly. Somebody's going to attack me because it's not technically true, but like we can broadly call it like ultimate skepticism, where when you have like a 3-year-old and you're like, hey, like make sure you eat so you're healthy. Why? So that you can grow up strong. Why? Like if you do that technically, you can like do an inquiry that gets you to the root fundamentals of reality and not be able to answer it. And solipsism is kind of like that. It's like no one else has a mind but me, and there's no way to prove that. It's like, okay, well, what are we going to do with that? The problem is like when you take these like philosophical foundational positions, there's literally nowhere to go except absurdity, so nobody bothers to engage with it.
I guess that's kind of like it's almost like the Matrix. Like if you're in the Matrix, it would be like that, right? Like you're just playing a fucking video game and no one else exists in your mind.
Yeah, but the problem is that ultimately, once you've gotten to that level, there's no way to prove or disprove anything, right? Like if somebody says, well, how can I prove that, everyone else, the term for solipsism is philosophical zombie, which is where a person exhibits all the traits and characteristics of a conscious human being, but they have no consciousness. How could you even prove that? There's literally no way to do it. So people are like, it's a waste of time to engage in it.
But we can't prove the other things either, right?
Well, you just make some assumptions. This is like I think, therefore I am. Like you make an assumption, like, well, I know this, and I probably have to know this, and to have any meaningful conversation, we'd have to assume this, and then you just kind of go from there.
Have you ever thought about the idea? I know it sounds strange, but technically,
Wait, I'm here. I'm just
right now
chilling.
at this second, you might be starting your life.
I don't care about this conversation.
We have memories. We think we have memories, but were you actually there? Right? Like we don't actually know if we were
I think
there.
about that a lot. I had a whole loop on this about going to sleep and waking up. That you might die and fall into a pit of eternal hell, and then some person wakes up tomorrow, but they just inherit all your memories, and then that's for the next day, and that happens.
It's so up to think about that. That's like crazy. It's kind of like when Kelly Jean joins in here and doesn't apologize to all women.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.